By the end of this lecture, learners will be able to investigate the core philosophical frameworks that inform the 5 pedagogical approaches to teaching. Examine the foundational principles that shape contemporary educational approaches and their relevance to effective instruction. Analyze the interplay between the 5 pedagogical approaches in developing impactful educational practices. Determine the key factors to consider when choosing and applying appropriate pedagogical approaches in diverse educational settings. Hello everyone and welcome. This lecture investigates the complex interplay between the 5 pedagogical approaches in education, focusing on their core principles and features. It aims to clarify effective strategies for implementing these approaches following specific instructional goals. Additionally, it emphasizes the importance of adapting these approaches to address diverse learning needs and objectives, ultimately enhancing the development of more engaging and adaptable educational environments. So, let's begin with this question. How can teachers integrate multiple pedagogical approaches to create a more holistic learning experience? Pedagogy is a multifaceted discipline that encompasses the methods and practices of teaching, shaped by various social, cultural, and political contexts. It is commonly defined as the art and science of instruction. It focuses on the nuanced processes through which knowledge and skills are transmitted to learners. A comprehensive understanding of pedagogical approaches in teaching is paramount, as it significantly shapes instructional strategies, learning environments, and student engagement paradigms. The landscape of pedagogy is continuously evolving, reflecting societal changes, technological advancements, and deepening insights into how the human mind acquires and retains information. Different pedagogical approaches can significantly impact how effectively students learn and apply knowledge. These approaches reflect teachers' beliefs about learning and the diverse needs of their students. 5 primary pedagogical frameworks have emerged as dominant paradigms within contemporary educational praxis, each offering unique insights into the complex dynamics of teaching and learning. Overview of the 5 primary pedagogical approaches. Pedagogy encompasses various teaching approaches teachers use to facilitate learning, shaping how knowledge is imparted and absorbed in educational settings. It is not merely about transmitting information, rather, it involves a complex interplay of strategies, interactions, and environments that influence student engagement and comprehension. The 5 primary pedagogical approaches: the constructivist approach, collaborative approach, inquiry-based approach, integrative approach, and reflective approach, provide diverse strategies for teaching and learning, allowing teachers to tailor their methods to meet the varied needs of students. These approaches are not mutually exclusive and can be integrated depending on the educational context. Each of these approaches offers unique benefits and challenges, making it essential for teachers to adapt their pedagogical strategies to meet the diverse needs of their students effectively. The 5 pedagogical approaches in teaching. The 5 pedagogical approaches, constructivism, collaborative, inquiry-based, integrative, and reflective approaches play a significant role in modern education by fostering critical skills and enhancing student engagement. 1. The constructivist approach emphasizes that learners actively construct their understanding and knowledge through experiences and reflection. This method recognizes that each student enters the classroom with unique perspectives shaped by their prior knowledge and experiences, making learning a highly individualized process. It fosters practical skills and encourages learners to apply what they have learned in real-world contexts. 2. Collaborative approach. This method emphasizes teamwork and collective problem-solving, allowing students to work together on tasks that require communication and cooperation. It enhances social skills and promotes a sense of community in the classroom, leading to improved academic outcomes and deeper learning experiences. 3. Inquiry-based approach. Focused on student-driven exploration, this approach encourages learners to ask questions and engage in hands-on investigations. By fostering curiosity and critical thinking, students develop a deeper understanding of content while honing their analytical skills. 4. Integrative approach. This pedagogical method connects knowledge across various disciplines, enabling students to see relationships between subjects. By applying concepts to real-world situations, learners gain a holistic understanding of their education, which enhances retention and relevance. 5. Reflective approach. This approach promotes self-assessment and critical reflection on experiences. By encouraging students to evaluate their learning processes, they develop greater self-awareness and adaptability, which are essential for lifelong learning. The importance of understanding different teaching approaches. Pedagogy encompasses various teaching approaches used to facilitate learning. Understanding different pedagogical approaches is crucial for effective teaching, as they cater to diverse learning styles and contexts. Here are several key points to consider. 1. Diverse learning needs. Each student brings unique experiences, backgrounds, and learning preferences to the classroom. Different pedagogical approaches allow teachers to tailor their instruction to meet these varied needs, ensuring that all students have the opportunity to succeed. 2. Engagement and motivation. Utilizing a range of teaching strategies can enhance student engagement. When learners find the material relevant and interesting, their motivation increases, leading to deeper involvement in the learning process. 3. Skill development. Different approaches emphasize various skills such as critical thinking, collaboration, and problem solving. By incorporating multiple pedagogies, educators can develop a well-rounded skill set in their students that prepares them for real-world challenges. 4. Adaptability. The educational landscape is constantly changing due to technological advancements and evolving societal demands. A solid understanding of various pedagogical methods enables educators to adapt their teaching strategies effectively in response to these changes. 5. Holistic learning environment. Integrating multiple pedagogical approaches fosters a more inclusive and supportive learning environment. This encourages students to take ownership of their education and promotes a culture of continuous improvement. Key features of pedagogical approaches in teaching. Understanding the key features of various pedagogical approaches is essential for educators aiming to enhance learning outcomes and engage students effectively. Here are the 5 major pedagogical approaches along with their defining characteristics. 1. Constructivist approach. Active learning. Students are encouraged to actively engage in their learning process through hands-on experiences and exploration. Personalized understanding. Learners construct their understanding based on prior knowledge and experiences, making learning more relevant. Collaborative activities. Group work and discussions are integral, allowing students to share perspectives and deepen their understanding. Reflection. Students reflect on their learning experiences, fostering critical thinking and self-assessment. 2. Collaborative approach. Teamwork. Emphasizes cooperation among students, promoting a sense of community and shared responsibility for learning outcomes. Interactive learning. Involves group tasks where students discuss, solve problems, and create products together, enhancing engagement. Diverse perspectives. Encourages exposure to different viewpoints, which enriches the learning experience and develops critical thinking skills. Peer teaching. Students learn from each other, clarifying misunderstandings and reinforcing concepts through discussion. 3. Inquiry-based approach. Question-driven learning. Students are encouraged to ask questions and explore topics of interest, leading to deeper engagement with the material. Problem solving. Focuses on real-world problems that require investigation, research, and critical thinking to find solutions. Hands-on exploration. Often involves experiments or projects where students can apply theoretical knowledge in practical contexts. Self-direction. Promotes autonomy as students take charge of their learning paths, fostering intrinsic motivation. 4. Integrative approach. Interdisciplinary connections. Encourages linking concepts across different subjects, helping students see the relevance of knowledge in a broader context. Holistic learning environment. Aims to create a comprehensive understanding by integrating various disciplines into cohesive learning experiences. Real-world applications. Projects often involve practical applications that require knowledge from multiple areas, enhancing relevance and retention. Collaborative projects. Frequently involves group work that spans different subjects, promoting teamwork and diverse skill sets. 5. Reflective approach. Self-evaluation. Encourages students to assess their learning processes and outcomes, fostering self-awareness and growth. Critical thinking. Promotes analytical skills as students reflect on what strategies worked or didn't work for them. Goal setting. Students set personal learning goals based on their reflections, which helps guide future learning efforts. Feedback mechanism. Incorporates peer and instructor feedback as part of the reflective process, enhancing the overall learning experience. These pedagogical approaches are not mutually exclusive, rather, they can be integrated to create a rich and varied educational experience that addresses the diverse needs of learners. By employing these strategies thoughtfully, educators can foster a more engaging and effective learning environment. Conclusion. The integration of the 5 pedagogical approaches, constructivist, collaborative, inquiry-based, integrative, and reflective, presents a powerful and comprehensive framework for effective teaching. By combining these approaches, teachers can create a rich, multifaceted learning environment that addresses diverse student needs and promotes deep, lasting understanding. The constructivist approach encourages students to build their own knowledge, while collaborative learning fosters critical social skills and peer-to-peer support. Inquiry-based methods spark curiosity and develop problem-solving abilities, complemented by integrative techniques that help students connect ideas across disciplines. Finally, reflective practices promote metacognition and self-awareness, enabling learners to monitor their progress and adjust their strategies accordingly. Together, these approaches form a synergistic system that not only enhances academic performance but also nurtures well-rounded individuals equipped with the skills necessary for quality learning and academic success.